Welcome everyone to another edition of Very Sky Ridley's video blog. As you can see, I am in my jammies still. I haven't had a bath yet. Chloe's in the tub first, then I get to go next. So let's talk for a bit. Before you know, my Bible's in the window. I always keep my Bible in the window. So for some of you out there, I'm going to brush my hair and put it back in the scrunchie. It's easier that way. So, I want to say, first of all, I'm trying this with no one online, by the way. I'm the only one right now. My computer's the only one connected. Shelby's at work. I made arrangements with Shelby. She's going to swing by on the 3rd, early morning. To pick up the money for the internet bill. I got to pay that. And then she's going to go and get me quarters for that night. So all I got to do is remind her. I just am thinking that I might have to go out and buy some, what do you call it? Some laundry detergent and what?
No, I think I'm gonna need to come in here so we can do the food thing.
What'd you say?
After I take my bath, you need to jump in and tell
Yes, I'm going to. I will run the water and take it myself. So
what I'll do is I will take over video for you.
Anyways, I apologize to every one of you. Basically, I'm doing a short video this morning. I got an adventure I'm going to be doing. But right now, I got 8 spreadsheets done. I got some paperwork to do. I got some letters to write today. So I'm having spaghetti for dinner again. My neighbor provided me 3 cans of spaghetti sauce. So it is actually traditional spaghetti sauce. So it's going to be really good. I'm going to use that for tonight's dinner. Big old pot of pasta. And, last night me and Chloe were playing cards. We had to stop off and on. Because every time we turned around, one of us was ending up with almost half the deck or more. So, and then Chloe's just sitting there. Eventually I won, but let's just say I kept getting rebuilt on clubs for some reason. It was like the night clubs went and drove someone insane, Anyways, so let's just get down to brass tacks and get this over. So this morning I basically went ahead. Sorry about that with Chloe interrupting. She is right, though. We have some stuff to do in town. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Hello, little one. What am I doing? Well, I was looking around in here. That, I believe, is the deer that's hiding, that's got a hole next to its here, Moppy! No. No, Moppy. I'm not doing anything. So, anyways, closing that temporarily when the neighbor's out and about feeding the deer. Basically, I'm trying to get my hair brushed and whatever else. What the hell is this? Feels weird here. It's like the freaking floors have warped. All right. So, anywho, basically, neighbor knocked on the door asking what I was doing at her window. It's like,
I put the screen back on my window so it's not facing.
oh, well, that little deer there, I think, is the one that gets hurt. It's like someone popped it one or something up below its ear. It's got a hole. Anyways, back to my story, So I'm the only one online, neighbor. See, this is what I got to deal with every day. For some of you out there wondering, uh, uh Marsha, she got wrenched yesterday, wrenched meaning moderated. That it upsets me to knowing that, I am a woman and I get so many responsibilities, Moppy barking and Chloe reminding me to do this and I got to do that. And so, I mean, at times I just wish Chloe would just turn around, and be like, play your video game and relax. Instead, I got like, nothing but like, for example, today I was talking to the neighbor, right? And the neighbor says to me, it's too noisy for a harp. Sorry to say it, but I just made another connection in town, possibly, that can teach us the harp. So, in my opinion, it seems pretty cool. But yeah, Chloe's right. We got things to do and things to do and things to do, which means going to town. And I want to tell you a story yesterday, okay? Last night, I decided to email the arcade people, right? Chloe's just like, check out the arcade people. Emailed the guys like, when you get a phone, call me. I get a phone, call you. Right. The heart people never got back to me. So I'm going to write them a snail mail letter. I always get what I want anyways, even if I have to write a letter. I was kind of, shocked that, they're like, please come into our store and our location where we make these harps and you can test the resonant yourself. It's like, well, I live on this gorgeous, beautiful island. And so technically, to me, it's like, how do I get there, So, um, but anyways, basically, my one of my neighbors, like I said, she came by. I'm trying this out in the room because we have a good internet connection because no one's online. When everyone's online, the connection drops pretty bad. But it's all good. So let's talk for a minute. So yesterday, Chloe asked why I was depressed. I said, well, I would like to get into playing the harp and there's other issues, but Chloe's understanding. She wants to play the guitar, so But one of the things that I was telling Chloe that depresses me also is that some freaking reason, okay. There we go. My hair is cutesy bootsy again. Okay, so basically what's happened is Chloe, what's upsetting me is every day, right, we get closer and closer to payday. Now, 7 days from today, I'm going to be running around town. I got to pay the electric bill. Got to wait for the quarters. So basically, Chloe said that if she doesn't get cash assistance, we can't eat out much. So because the whole et cetera, and like I said in my how do I feel today? Well, for the most part, okay, except for lack of sleep, and that's the only thing, lack of sleep. Otherwise, talking about something, okay. Someone was asking me the other day about my Bible, and let me just show you if you can see it, right? Right there, the seam is coming undone right here. But as long as this Bible has been good to me, I'm not going to stop reading it either because this is my go-to Bible for everything. So back to the story. So how do I feel? I feel pretty good for the most part, minus the fact that we got things to do and things to do and things to do. And I'm kind of irritated at a game company. I emailed them and they're just like, yeah. So I got to email a couple game people today on what's going on, So it seems some lady likes my cover photo on Facebook. 48 mutual friends. It seems So apparently so what is this? This person here, are they real? Are they not real? They look like a cross-dresser. Let me see. Yeah, they're cross-dresser. I mean, if they were real, they would. I think those might be breast forms. I don't think they got implants, but then again, I have no clue, you know. Well, I'll have Chloe look at that, you know, because it'll be an interesting thing, you know. So, anyways, I'll have Chloe look at that. She said basically she was gonna take over while I hop in the tub, so maybe she could talk about whatever she wants to feel like today on this channel as well. So, you know, one of the things I'm hoping to get done before my, you know, because I'm just more likely what's gonna happen is I'm gonna climb in the shower for like 15 minutes or less and take a quick shower and then throw my robe on, but. Right now, with Chloe handling her legs, she takes about an hour to 2 hours for her legs and her body. So, with that said, I got plenty of time. However, eventually, you know, I'm hoping, you know, that everything works out and I can run in, you know, and use the potty, but not just any potty. You know, the number two. However, what makes the numbers numbers? You know, that's a good question. So. Anyways, one of the things I want to talk about, you know, is, you know, by the way, for some of you wondering, what my old Bible, sometimes I share this with people. I know Tara, if she's watching this, Tara Beehole, she doesn't like religion, but this is my old Bible, okay? This Bible has been used so much. You see that? I mean, look at the way it is on the top. I mean, this Bible, or the bottom, this Bible is, you know, gold plated. Basically, it's compact. I always thought this was cool because it's, you know, the King James version. You know, it's one of those you can just throw in your bag and go. You know, and that's something that I really do like. You know, and the other thing I'm working on Bible wise, talking about Bibles for a minute, is this one, the Message. I mean, I've gotten to Acts 13 already. All right, the Message Bible's not bad for the read so far. I mean, it's one of those that I would love to get into it more, but you know, with etc. etc. And then this Bible, of course, I'm on Acts 6. No, Acts 7, Acts chapter 7, which is the recovery edition, which you get for free from Bibles of America. So, and then little books like this help too. You know, if you like, you know, like the New World Handbook. This book's so old. You know, talking about explaining what you're reading, etc. So, but anyways, you know, being that way, but I prefer this one out of every one of them. You know, this is my go-to for everything. You know, I just finished reading Revelations today, so I'm actually on Acts 3. And one of the things is, you know, I really do like the Book of Acts. It's one of my favorites. Galatians is something I read all the time as well. Um, but this is a study Bible. I hear the new study Bible, the CSB's got more study notes, but what I like about this is the fact that it's really like this. There's an intro, and then you got maps, and an intro, and then etc. And you got a little box of words and stuff. I mean, I really do like it, and it's something that I could actually say that without a benefit of the doubt that I really do like this Bible, and I'll throw it in my bag and go. I mean, it's got nicks and it's got tears, and this Bible has been through a lot with me, and it's one of the things that keeps me going. So when people sit there and say, for example, they ask me, how the hell can I survive living with a Chloe Spice? It's like, well, the good Lord guides me, but without the good Lord, it's hard. And so, with me, one of the things I've done is I've decided to seek out mental help treatment for me, so I can get guidance for looking after Chloe a little better. It's kind of hard because, the problem with Chloe is, you know, um, Chloe has meltdowns. She does weird things. She is demanding, and then a lot of people sit there and say, well, Chloe is autistic, and then others say, no, Chloe is trying to pretend to be more female than the rest. And then you got the hospitals and clinics turning around and saying, well, she's faking it, and she's not really a woman, she's just mentally ill to be confused. Well, Chloe's mentally ill and confused, and that must mean I'm mentally ill and confused because being born both, I've had the operation already. So technically, it's something that people should turn around and basically say,
And I was born as a man in a dress.
no, you weren't. I'm saying it as for a hospital point of view. So as Chloe says, Chloe just yelled again about the man in a dress thing. And it's like, Chloe is not a man in a dress, okay? What I'm trying to say to all of you is, when it comes to Chloe, Chloe thinks, I'm attacking her saying, Chloe's a man in a dress. No, what I'm saying is the hospitals, yes, this is an old antique watch. I'm just making sure it's on the right time. That's what I carry with me when I go out and about. But, okay, so Chloe basically, just thought I was basically attacking Chloe. No, saying she's a man in a dress. No, what I was saying is that the hospitals, the clinics, all this bullshit, they all want to say Chloe's faking whatever. I mean, remember yesterday's 4.5-hour video we talked, and Chloe, Marsha was talking about, Chloe's not faking it. Well, the hospitals, the clinics, the doctor's office, they all say Chloe's faking it and Chloe can get a job. Well, there's people out there that hear Chloe, and Chloe's like, well, if I don't get on disability, Chloe will get angry and say, fuck it, I'll get a job. Well, the main thing is Chloe's disabled. She's actually mentally, I saw a lady the other day that had a meltdown like Chloe, and it was borderline, yet we know Chloe's not borderline yet. I wanted to tell these people, like watching it, the borderline personality disorder is a bullshit made up word. Which reminds me, these are made by Bicycle, wasn't it? Hubby paid a boatload of money for these Amtrak cards, by the way. But I've always wanted to look at these ones, the Bicycle, these are Coca-Cola cards, and apparently, Coca-Cola cards, it's something interesting, and so a few cards are basically flipped, like the Joker and this, whatever it is. So, but yeah, you guys get the idea, right? Chloe basically, they're saying, oh, you're faking it, and she's not getting that. And then other people say, well, Chloe's faking it because she doesn't want treatment. Well, actually, to be technical, if you want to get technical on what's wrong with Chloe, Chloe's basically, there's a little thing about autism. As you all know, oh, by the way, everyone, I don't know if you can see this, but if you can, I'm just going to move the camera for a minute. There you go. Look at little BC right there. Isn't he so cute in the blue chair? He's got his mama's he takes after me, little Marpy. Okay, so basically what I wanted to say to you all was, Chloe's, a lot of people say she's faking it because they don't really want to diagnose someone with autism. So what happened is my friend Deanna, an adopted sister, lives out here. She basically gave me a link to a couple things. Now, let me just tell you the first thing that happened. First thing that happened is with Chloe's medical diagnosis, okay? Chloe's been medical diagnosed, borderline personality. They're not going to remove it unless Chloe rips into him, which she's got a lawyer to do that. Now, the borderline personality, I don't even think will cover for Social Security. You have to look on it again. But it will cover bipolar, but you have to have 5 years of debilitating disability. So it's like, you know, you throw your hat in the ring and you hope like hell you get on it, you know. But, you know, when it comes to autism, the state doesn't want to clear anyone after 20, so they're not going to basically say, oh, well, you're autistic, but we can't say you're autistic because there's no billing code after 20 for autism. So what does the hospital do? They turn around, Chloe's probably in the other room listening, going, okay, Rita's going to rant again. They turn around, and this is about Chloe's hospitalization, not about Chloe herself. And they turn around, and they basically throw it out there. Now, if Chloe's mom's watching this morning, you got to understand, the hospital turns around and basically says, oh, we can't bill for autism. Fuck it. We're going to bill for borderline. It's got the same symptoms, borderline and autism, or bipolar. Yet bipolar gets more money than borderline. Borderline, they just plunk down and says, okay, you're borderline. You know, look at my little sheet suit. So you guys get the idea. I don't want to go on and on and on about borderline every stinking day, but you guys get the idea. You know, the hospital has got a billing code. They bill that. So the clinic that Chloe was going to go to, the Twinkie Eaters, they bill bipolar too. Oh, bipolar too! It's more money. Ding, 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 ding. And then Chloe doesn't go. Twinkie Eaters, so Chloe's just like, well, you know. So Chloe wrote some letters out, basically telling these bastards to retract everything in her record because she doesn't believe it. She's autistic. She's not borderline. She's not schizophrenic. She's not bipolar. And by the way, if anyone's watching this morning, I'm going to clarify a couple things, okay? I always thought Chloe was DID, dissociative identity disorder. It's like she took on a different personality at certain times. But the rest of these diagnoses, I believe, are bullshit just to make money and to medicate her. Now, Chloe's mom could sit there and say, well, you know, you need to medicate her. But the problem is you don't. You know, Chloe doesn't want to do it. The hospital basically said no. But then again, the hospital basically didn't say anything about billing either, you know. So, but you guys get the entire idea of what's going on. So technically, it's like, you know, what's going on, how's it going, etc., etc. Yet at the same time, you know, they're billing it, you know, and it's kind of an upset, you know. Oh, my cousin messaged me. Cousin a-hole messaged me. So I was just talking to my cousin. So, anyways, let's just talk about a couple jokes, okay? Now, my cousin-in-law and cousin made a joke this morning, and before people sit there and Chloe, one of the things my cousin said, it wasn't about Chloe at all, was to me, was, you know, we're talking about Christmas gifts, and I said, I know exactly what I want for Christmas. Now, I know Chloe's probably sitting there wondering what my cousin a-hole said. A gas-powered wiener is what he said I should have for Christmas. Now, I know Chloe's laughing about that because inside, you know, my cousin has got a funny sense of humor. So, now, my cousin-in-law said something funny about me too. So, you know, I thought it was awesome that for once it's Pick on Rita Day. And when they do that, it means they dearly love me. So I love you both too. So, anyways, I went to talk to a company about games, right? And so, anyways, apparently I basically posted a question, and 3 days later, they closed it. So it's like they don't even want my business, you know? So they closed my ticket and they don't do anything. It's like, so basically, I asked the question and it auto closes it. So it's just, all right. So back to my thing. So how am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good, you know, except for a few things. One of the things is today's a beautiful day. I haven't checked the weather report out for when I'm traveling next week. I should. Um, but anyways, like I said, when I finish up here, and Chloe comes out and she's semi-dressed, I will run and take a quick shower and she'll take over and then I will get dressed. Because you know, we will have to get moving along soon to you know, so but anyways, I was going to one of my favorite websites, talking about that for a minute, and the website, let's just say, had some let's see. So it seems the day I gotta go and do errands, it's gonna rain. So except for Friday, I got a partly cloudy day on Friday. So it seems it's going to be pretty nice for the most part. I've never seen weather like this in October before living in Washington. I guess it's out here. It's supposed to be in the 60s. You know, that ain't bad. Let's go check out Crap Hole, Washington, where we used to live. Crappy Hole, that's what I call it. Or Shithole, Washington. I was telling that to my cousin the other day, or my uncle the other day. He didn't like that answer. It's like Shithole, Washington. So anyway, it's supposed to be in the high 70s or low 80s for the most of the time, and then it gets into the cooler weather. So it's gonna be in the 60s for I get a feeling we're gonna have a nice little Indian summer this year. That's really gonna be great, you know. Winter, I'm not so sure about, but I got everything I needed for winter anyways, so we're good. I just need to find out. But all right, so I just yeah, that was an email. Basically a wine guy, basically. So I'm going to email this because I'm going to email them right here. Let's just send them this email real quick. There. I will sign it because I'm a minister of God. And then, you know, the good Lord will deliver. And then I put it as high priority. I do for everything. But let's just talk about a couple things. So the other day I was browsing YouTube. You know, I still got to watch some YouTube vids. I might just start going down the list. You know, making some modifications in my spreadsheets. So basically, it says start another support ticket. So basically, this company doesn't really give two shits about things.
I get my sweater on now.
Yeah, I'll close this real quick so it's all prepared real quick. So, one of the things I want to talk to you all while we're waiting for the Chloe Spice is, can I tell you about my cool ashtray? It's got a little light in it. Check out the little light in my ashtray. Yeah, it's an ashtray. Okay, so, there we go. I had to push it a bit and it makes it brighter. It's a LED light. All right, so one of the things I want to talk to you all is about, also before I hop in the shower, and I'll take a minute anyway, probably read Revelation 3, take a quick shower because I got to sit on the dumper, but Chloe will talk for a bit, but whatever she's feeling, make sure let's talk about the neighbor. I do feel bad about the neighbor, though, okay? And I'll tell you why. One of the neighbors who came by today knocked on the window. She's a sweetheart. Now, she was knocking to see what was going on. And what happened was she basically, being a sweetheart, last night was making chicken fajitas and said she made I can't remember what it was, steak fajitas, carne asada fajitas, and I love a good carne asada, which reminds me I need to email someone about that. See, if the carne asada was removed from the menu over at Shelby's restaurant, then frankly, I'm not going to be going to Shelby's restaurant. So, but me and Chloe's got to go down. We got some business to do today. I don't know if we're going to swing by the one place. I wanted to go by the toy shop, but maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I tried emailing him. That was something I was going to say. No luck. I was like, what? It just basically said, thanks for your email. This email, blah, 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 doesn't exist. It's like, well, if you guys got a website, why not use it, So, but anyways, Chloe's, so I gotta go look real quick and see where she's at because, oh yeah, there she is. She's painting her eyebrows, so she's doing that. And I want to get into the shower, and yet I can't right now. And the reason I'm waiting for Chloe to hurry up is because I got to go take a shoit. That's what I call it, a shoit. Irish term for, dump. I'm going to take a shoit. And then everyone turns around and says, oh, Chloe's confused. She's a man trying to be a woman. She's trying too hard. And then all these people turn around and say, oh, well, Chloe's trying too hard. I mean, oh, who messaged me this time? So my cousin asks me again about presents, right? Jokingly. And he's like, so you want a gas-powered wiener. Right. All right. So, like I said, so all these people are saying, well, Chloe's faking her mental disability. She's not truly mentally ill. She's faking it to get a free ride. And then other transgendered people say that she's too mentally ill. She shouldn't have a sex change. And then others are saying she's trying she's trying too hard to be who she is because of the issues, Frankly, I should just think about sending Chloe freaking do her own errand, I mean, and then everyone sits there. I mean, I have friends that tell me, that, oh, great. What do we got this time? Gas powered me. So, anyways, again, he wants to talk about gas-powered wieners, The gas powered wieners. All right, so let's talk about so anyways, a lot of people sit there and they basically have been going, ooh, Chloe's trying too hard. And a lot of people think, that Chloe should transition back to male because it's easier for her than basically trying to go ahead and basically try to put everyone in their place and being, I mean, a lot of these women that I've talked to, they're just like, we don't even want to be near Chloe because Chloe's got this air that says, I'm more female than you, all you bastards put together, and it's just a big previous neighbors, etc. I think, Anyways, back to the story about the neighbors. So last night I felt bad, we did the video and the neighbor turns my cousin again. So anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is my neighbor basically is nice, and she basically messaged me last night, and I don't know if the meat was bad or if it was the seasoning salt, but it had a funny taste to it. So, I'm just hoping there's nothing wrong with the meat, But anyways, back to that story, So, so right now, I've been told, oh, you need to get into the tub, you need to get in the shower, and I'm sitting here holding it in, prairie dogging it, and I can't get to take a shit yet because she wanted to sit here. So I don't know if she's coming in to take over or if I should just turn off the channel. So basically, I got to take a shit, and I'm waiting for her. But also, I wanted to say, that I got neighbors basically turning around and telling us that it's not right for us to be playing the guitar or the accordion or the harmonica or whatever because it's too noisy. So I thought that was pretty annoying alone. And then you got the fact that they're telling me to go take over with my hobby of video games or something else. I'll be back momentarily. Put my Bible up, but right now
It's because you got a greedy neighbor out there who wants all the video games she wants, and she's getting it through you.
Well, talk to her about whatever you want. I'm going to be
All I'm saying is that. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this on once I figure out which is which. Hold on here. Okay, so how's everyone doing? We need more light in here. We need some more light. That's my opinion, though. So what we're doing is we are getting ready to go to town to try to get to the food bank in time.
Oh, we have so many. Oh, that's your answer.
All right.
I'm gonna go hop in the shower.
Yeah, I'll probably leave before 1.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take that one for a shower.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had to empty my
But
bowel.
anyways, yeah, so we've been having a lot of stuff going on. The neighbors here don't like me. They never do. So, and they want to disrespect me. But the thing is, the reason why they want to disrespect me is because they want to get rid of me so they could use Rita. So they could use Rita for free booze, free video games, free movies. It's because they don't want to pay for it. And the thing is, when it comes to drug addicts and alcoholics, they'll do anything to get get their fix. They will. Even if it means fucking over other people, insulting people, they'll do it. They manipulate, they lie, and they actually try to ruin other people's lives just to get what they want. And that's exactly what one of the neighbors is trying to do. But yet she has a guy fuck her every night. She has guys come over her house and fuck her every night. She does. And it's gotten to the point where I don't feel welcome in the state. I don't. I felt more welcome in Arizona than I do here. I really do. Sad thing is, I burned all my bridges in Arizona. I really did. I went back to Ohio. My mom, my stepdad, they don't want anything to do with me. I don't have family to stay with out there. They can't afford to have me there. So if I went back there, as somewhere to stay. I mean, at least I'd feel welcome out there. Or maybe go to the Pittsburgh area. I always liked it better out there. I don't know why, I just always have. I just don't like it. I just don't like living anywhere where I don't feel welcome. And I feel like my whole life's a mistake. It's like, why? Why is everything... Why is the world doing this to me? Why can't the world do me right? For once. Why? I don't think anyone understands how close I am just to giving up life. And just moving on. Move on to the void, to the abyss. This world doesn't need me.
Yeah, that does. Why didn't you say that? Why do you say it doesn't?
I don't feel welcome in a state. I felt more welcome in Arizona than I did out here.
Did you want me to get you a ticket to Arizona then?
Where would I stay out there?
Well, I have no clue, but it seems that's what you want, so that's why I was offering it.
Yeah, if it was like 5 years ago or 6 years, 7 years ago, then I probably would have because that this is how was around back then.
All I know, Princess, is I've tried my best, and if you want to leave, you can. I mean, you know this. You can go back to your mom, even. I mean, I don't know what you want.
My mom doesn't want me there.
So please explain to me while I'm here, and I got to get dressed, is why you think the world is against you or doesn't like you.
It's just always been that way.
I see. So you think the neighbors are all ganging up against you?
Yep. It's because they want you. Because they want to use you. And they see me and they see me as someone who's in their way.
Is that how you see it? They see me as you, and so they want to use me. When they get to me, they got to get rid of you.
Yes.
So that's what you think.
Oh, I know it.
Well, what about the other neighbor, the one that brought us those steaks last night? I still feel bad about it.
Brought them for you.
No, she brought them for both of us. Not for me. She just asked me to pick it up.
Well, anyways, I'm going to end the stream.
I will continue it momentarily.
Yeah, and we're going to miss the food bank. I know how it is.
Fine. I will handle ending the stream. I just got to put my underwear on.
Well,
because I'm half dressed. So once I put my underwear on, I will handle it for us. And then I will end the stream because there's nothing to talk about. And, you know.
I could do it. I'm like, I just say, hey, thanks for watching, whoever's watching. Which nobody's watching.
Yeah, well. So, everyone, for some of you out there, please add and subscribe. Please. Damn crusty feed. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's wholesome fun, even for the family and your dogs and moppies. Thanks for watching, Buttercups.
All right.